How to use Ezoic Leap and WP Rocket together to improve your WordPress website speed if your website is integrated with Ezoic. Hello everyone, myself Antar from Earning Acceleration, and after integrating my website with Ezoic, I faced so many problems, and the main problem is my website is become very slow. Then I have tried Ezoic Leap setup, it doesn't work for me. I have tried WP Rocket plugin, it also doesn't work for me. Then I have tried a combination of Ezoic Leap and WP Rocket, and it is actually giving me a tolerable site speed performance. First of all, I would like to show you my website page speed load time. So let's go to gtmetrics.com. So here you can see that gtmetrics grade currently 98% performance, 97% structure, LCP 1 second, and total fully loaded time is 6.5 second. So this is not the optimal settings, but this is what I got lastly. So I'm still trying to optimize my website so that my website speed is increased and my website performance is quite better. But currently I am using Ezoic Leap and WP Rocket together, and this is the settings that got me 98% performance and 97% structure rate on GTmetrix. So how I used Ezoic Leap with WP Rockets. This is my Ezoic Leap, and so to use Ezoic Leap, first of all you have to enable the Ezoic Leap caching and you have to disable WP Rocket caching. To do so, you have to go to the Ezoic caching section and you have to click on here. You can see my cloud caching is enabled. So if you don't have this setting enabled, then you will see written as enable caching. So you have to click on this to enable the caching. As my caching is currently enabled, that's why I'm not disable it. So you have to go below and you can copy exactly my all the settings. So just pause the video if needed and set up the caching rules here as exactly I did. So you should set up the Ezoic caching. So we are not going to use WP Rocket caching settings, we are going to use the Ezoic's caching rating for our caching our website. Then you have to go to the optimize section and here you have to enable Ezoic Leap, but I am not going to use every settings here. Here you can see the CSS is disabled, minify is disabled, and script execution is also disabled. So from Ezoic Leap we are going to use the images, static asset cache policy, pre-connect, and content, but not all of those settings also used. So to see which settings are used, first of all let's go to the images section, just click on advanced setting, and here you can see I have enabled optimize the loading, serving, and sizing of image, because Ezoic provides better image resizing compared to WP Rocket. That's why I said enabled the resize image and I enabled lazy load images, and other options are disabled. So if we go next, and the next option is static asset cache policy. If you click on this, that you can see that I have enabled the cache policy as I am using Ezoic cache, so I have enabled all the options available. So just go back, and if you see the pre-connect section, that I have made both of the settings on the pre-connect section enabled, and the content setting, if you go there, I have enabled optimizes loading of iframes. I have also enabled remove scripts or styles. So these are the actually Ezoic Leap settings that I have used on my website. Now let's go back to the WP Rocket settings section, and this is actually our WP Rocket setting. And if you want to purchase WP Rocket plugin, then don't forget to check the description link. I will provide the original WP Rocket plugin purchase link. You can also use WP Rocket GPL version. If you want this GPL version, don't forget to comment below. I will try to make another separate video on which I will show you how you can get this GPL plugin for free. So to get the WP Rocket plugin, you have to first go to the file optimization setting, as we are not going to use the cache setting. Then you have to enable the minify CSS file setting. Don't enable the optimize CSS delivery. This actually for me it makes my website speed more slower, that's why I disable this setting. But you can try this if this setting is compatible with your theme. It may provide you better result than me. Then enable the minify JavaScript files, then enable the load JavaScript defer, and then if we go to the media section, here you can see we have enabled iframes and videos, we have been replaced the YouTube iframes with preview images. The other section I have already used on Ezoic Clip, that's why other sections are disabled. Then if you go to the preload section, here I have activated preload settings, as it is also activated on Ezoic 2. Then if you go to the heartbeat section, most of the people uses control heartbeat, but I don't need it, that's why I disable this. Then if you go to the database section, it is recommended that you enable all these options. This setting is actually to clean all your revisions or drafts that may cause your website speed slightly lower. That's why it is preferred to clear all the databases at least once per month. So the last option actually is add-ons, and here if you use WebP images on your website, then you should enable the WebP compatibility. If you are using Cloudflare as your CDN, then you should enable this and connect your Cloudflare CDN too. So these are all the settings that I use WP Rocket. First of all, the file optimization setting, then I have used media settings, then I have used preload setting, and I have used the add-on setting, that is WebP compatibility and Cloudflare. After using these settings, that is Ezoic Leap and WP Rocket together, I got my website speed on GTmetrix 98%. And so guys, this is all about today, how actually you can use Ezoic Leap and WP Rocket together. Thank you.